Hi everybody. This time I'm going to explain about the strategies adopted for the positive impacts of green building. It's a case study. It's already proven thing is. So, as I explained earlier, I will tell what is a green building. So, green building is also known as a sustainable or eco-friendly building. Actually, it refers to the practice of designing, constructing, and operating buildings in an environmentally responsible and resource efficient manner. That is a green building. The motive of the green building is like it should be have a responsibility and it should reflect the resource efficient manner. So the next one is uh, the goals uh, that reduces or minimize the negative impact on the environment. So the green building's main goal is to minimize the negative impact to the environment, and this green building should possess or promote energy efficiency. So this way it will create a healthier and a more sustainable spaces to the people that offers a very good life or living and working areas. So these green buildings incorporate various strategies like energy and water efficiency, use of sustainable materials, waste management, renewable energy resources or sources. So the aim to reduce carbon emission, conserving resources, and enhancing occupant comfort and well-being is the prime factor of a green building. Uh, Actually, it's a fantastic approach to construct to construct a green building that benefits both the environment and the people. It's a very fantastic approach. It is. So this slide we talk about the positive impact of green building. So a building should normally if we take on a building, it have not only the positive, it have more negative impacts. But for a green building, why we have to go for a green building? The what are the positive impacts of a green building? Or in what ways a green building can possess a positive impact to the environment? That I'm going to explain here. Actually, in a green building, the actual green building have a numerous positive impacts on the environment, also in society and even to the economy. So I'm listed out a very few things and I will be explaining here one by one. So overall, I'm telling like overall I'm talking about now is the environmental impact, reducing trash, reducing pollution and global warming, using renewable, sustainable and non-toxic material, as everything comes under this environmental impact. Green buildings help reduce carbon emissions by promoting energy efficiency. So our first aim is to reduce the carbon emission. This we can achieve only by using the renewable energy sources and implementing some of the sustainable practices also. In this way, we have to conserve water. Here we have to reduce waste and minimize the overall ecological footprint. So this way, it's one kind of an environmental positive impact. The other positive impact we are going to the health and well-being of a people. So what it comes to the health and what when it comes to the well-being of people, the green building prioritize the indoor air quality. It also gives importance to the natural lighting also, and also the thermal comfort, the heat comfort. that which contribute to improved occupant health and well-being. So health will can also give better when we go for a green building. So they create, actually this green building concept, it create healthier living and working environment. So this will reduce the respiratory issues and other health problems for some extent. So these are the positive impacts while we can get by using the what green building actually. So next, to achieve this positive impact, some of the strategies we have to follow to attain these positive impacts. The strategies adopted and the positive impacts, we can correlate it. Sometimes it is correlated. The first one is the materials that we are choosing it. So uh, choosing the sustainable materials is indeed a very crucial strategy in green building. By opting for materials that are renewable, recycled, and non-toxic, we can significantly reduce the environmental impact of construction. That way, we can promote a healthier living and working environment. So, these renewable materials are those that can be replenished or grown at a rate that exceeds their consumption. So the examples like bamboo, cork, and responsibly sourced wood. These are some of the examples of the materials. So these materials, how they help is to help conserve natural resources, and it will reduce the reliance on non-renewable resources like fossil fuel. It's not needed to touch the fossil fuels actually if we renew it. So this recyclable material, what are the recyclable materials? So recyclable materials can be reused or repurposed at the end of their life cycle. So it will reduce the waste, and it will reduce the or minimize the need for new resources. So the materials like steel, glass, and certain types of plastics can be recycled and transformed into a very good new product. This will reduce the demand for virgin materials. Another thing is non-toxic materials. What are the non-toxic materials? The impacts of the non-toxic materials. These materials are nothing but the essential for maintaining good indoor air quality, which ensure the health and well-being of the occupants or us. Occupants, who is the occupants? We are the occupants only. By using materials that are free from harmful chemicals and emissions, we can create healthier indoor environment and reduce the risk of respiratory issues and other health problems. Considering these factors when selecting materials, actually it's a great way to make sustainable choices in green building. It's all about minimizing the environmental impact. It also minimizes the promoting resource conservation, and it also creates healthier space also. So uh, renew, recycle, and non-toxic, we have to use these three things while choosing a material of for constructing a green building. Next one is insulation. Building insulation actually plays a very crucial role in energy saving. It will provide resistance against various climatic conditions actually, as we can see in the picture itself. This is one kind of wall insulation. It will acts like, or it will create a thermal barrier. It will prevent heat transferring between the interior and exterior of a building. So outside, if it is very sunny time and the outside is very hot, sometimes we in a normal building it affects inside of the building also. This, because of the simple thing of insulation, we can reduce it. So by effectively insulating a building, we can reduce the need for excessive heating or excessive cooling, which will result in significant energy saving. So we know we need not to excess we need not to cool that excessively sometimes, and sometimes we need not to mm, heat excessively inside the inside areas. So this insulation helps to maintain a comfortable indoor temperature while minimizing the use of heating and cooling systems. This reduces energy consumption and also lowers the utility. So our bills will get also reduced, the electricity bills. So insulation also provides what the resistance against different climatic condition. How? How is it helps to keep the heat out during hot summers and prevents the cold from penetrating during the chilly winters also. This thermal resistance helps to stabilize the indoor temperature, ensuring a more comfortable living or working environment regardless to the external weather condition. In addition to energy savings and climate resistance, insulation also helps to reduce noise transmission, improve indoor air quality, and increase the overall efficiency of heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. So when it comes to green building, a proper insulation is a very important, or we can able to, we will explain it like proper insulation is the key to achieve energy efficiency, comfort, and sustainability. So we know now, we can able to understand or we can connect what is the importance of this insulation in a building. Next one is indoor air quality. So what is indoor air quality is we have to provide necessary and what necessary not we have to provide necessary ventilations to for the passage of the air. Once the air is passed by or once the air is get into the building, there should be a way to get out the there should be a way to, or there should be a passage to, or there should be a flowing that flow. We have to maintain the flow of air when it is enter into the building. It should somehow get out of that building also, then only the air will circulate inside the building, that can cause a very good indoor air quality. This will occur only by using good ventilation, and also not only the good ventilation but also the selection of the place for giving this ventilation also. So this when this fresh air comes inside, and this fresh air once turned into a bad quality air, then this bad quality air should released out. it contains it should contain that perfect flow, then only the indoor air quality will be good. So we have to ensure that in a green building it should be the indoor air quality is good, the flow by the passage of air without disturbing. Next one is the roofs and walls. So these roofs and walls uh, should be like should be like a very good one. It doesn't have it doesn't cause us any maintenance cost. It should be permanent and it should be fixed, and it should be long lasting also, the both the roofs and walls. Certain things, the for example this we can able to talk about the insulation also. By using insulation we can able to maintain the walls and roof for a very longer time. This insulation uh, indirectly proportional to the maintenance cost of walls and roofs. And if we acquire that low maintenance cost, then the energy consumption will be good also for this thing. Next I have to talk about the uh, indoor. It relates to the indoor elco, the strategy, the placement of windows it directly proportional to the indoor air quality. And second important thing is we have to keep it in mind while the placement of any kind of ventilation, not only windows, including door, window, and any other ventilations also. uh, why it is very important is not only the passage of air, not only the passage of air, it should ensure good light or light inside the building in daytime. We can able to see in some of the building, whether it is daytime or nighttime, we need to use electricity. Means we have to put on our the light 24 hours to make it the room light, to make it that room uh, light, or otherwise it will be dark, whether it is morning time or night time, whether it is daytime or night time, the um, room or the building will be entire in dark side if we doesn't use any light. So this is because of the poor placement of windows or any kind of ventilations. We have to ensure the proper placement of the window or any kind of ventilation. First important thing is we have to know the it should acquire the flow or passage of air for better air quality. Second thing is uh, the light comes from the light a room can possess during daytime without any electricity, without any bulb. So it will improve the energy efficiency. uh, while placing the windows or any ventilations, uh, depends by considering the angle of the sun, it will be very easy for us to it will be easy the for us to use the room in daytime also without any energy like electricity. So these things we have to keep it in mind while building a green building for the betterment of the society. In the if we adopt these strategies, then we can able to enhance our health, not only our health, including the economy also. How this economy is related to green building, that I will explain now itself. Green building are designed to be energy efficient, we already know, resulting in significant cost saving of on energy bills with electricity bills. The use of renewable energy sources further reduces dependence of traditional energy sources and their associated costs. Very true. That we only talked about. Green buildings often have higher property values due to their energy efficiency, sustainable features, and positive reputations. They tend to attract tenants and buyers who value sustainability and willing to pay a premium for it. Nowadays, it is like that only. It also improve the construction and maintenance of green building, create job opportunities, particularly in the renewable energy sector. So the demand for sustainable materials and technology stimulates economic growth and innovation. So regarding these things, there is much more positive impacts on green buildings than a normal building, and the strategy that we are adopting is very important. So that's all about this session. I explained about the positive impact and also the strategies some strategies, very easy strategies to adopt while constructing a green building. Thank you. Thank you so much.